Libertarianism. Libertarianism values liberty and seeks to maximize autonomy and political freedom with minimal government intervention. It shares principles with liberalism, such as equality before the law and basic rights to life, liberty, and property. Separatism, secessionism. Separatism or secessionism aims to create a separate nation, state, or government from an existing one. Communism. Communism focuses on common ownership of production means, distribution, and exchange, allocating products based on need. A communist society lacks private property, social classes, money, or a state. Feminism. Feminism seeks to establish political, economic, personal, and social equality of the sexes. It challenges male-dominated perspectives and advocates for equal opportunities for women in education and professions. Anarchism promotes a society without rulers or constituted authority, emphasizing freedom. It advocates replacing the state with stateless societies and voluntary associations.
Conservatism. Conservatism, as the name implies, seeks to preserve traditional values. In Western culture, conservatives often support the nuclear family, organized religion, the military, and property rights.
Moderatism. Moderatism aligns with the Overton window, the range of politically acceptable policies to the mainstream. Moderates are often apolitical, with limited interest in politics, but some knowledge. Capitalism. Capitalism is an economic system based on private ownership of production means and profit operations. Key features include private property, free exchange, competition, division of labor, and social cooperation. Liberalism. Liberalism is usually seen as the dominant ideology in modern history. It emphasizes individual rights, government accountability to the people, equal treatment under the law, free markets, multi-party elections, separation of powers, separation of religion from government, constitutional values, privacy rights, and freedoms such as speech, press, assembly, and religion. Socialism. Socialism is an umbrella term with various types. Traditionally, it involves worker-owned production means and supports worker cooperatives, democratic self-management, and workplace democracy. Modern socialism advocates for democratic self-management, high taxation on the wealthy, and nationalization of key industries, emphasizing social ownership. Syndicalism. Syndicalism is a branch of socialism that believes in unionizing the workforce and establishing decentralized revolutionary worker organizations called syndicates. It supports strikes and direct action to achieve a socialist society governed by a congress or a commune of syndicates. Corporatism. Corporatism advocates organizing society into sectors based on employment like agriculture, military, engineering, etc. It involves regulation through negotiation between workers, employers, and the state to efficiently manage the economy and satisfy all parties. It is not synonymous with corporatocracy, which is dominated by large business interests. Environmentalism, or green politics, promotes nature's significance in public policy, including recycling, reducing CO2 emissions, and preventing water pollution. Populism appeals to the general populace in their sensibilities, prioritizing their desires. It often divides people from elites, is anti-establishment, and relies on popular support, frequently associated with democracies. Republicanism centers around non-hereditary government systems opposed to monarchism, granting political power to citizens in a republic. Progressivism values societal progress over heritage, essentially opposing conservatism. Imperialism historically advocated for expanding power through military action. It supports powerful nations ruling weaker ones, claiming benefits for colonized people. Egalitarianism prioritizes social equality, advocating equal rights and treatment for all citizens under the law. Transhumanism promotes upgrading humanity with technology to overcome challenges, aiming for immortality and advanced capabilities. Communitarianism emphasizes the community's well-being as the primary social unit, advocating for complementary policies from both political spectrums and arguing against extreme individualism when it harms the common good. Authoritarianism features strong central power demanding obedience and limiting freedoms. Classic monarchies are examples, with rulers imprisoning and persecuting opponents. Fascism advocates for unity under a central power, usually a dictator, rejecting multi-party voting and promoting nationalism, militarism, and social hierarchy. It suppresses opposition and prioritizes the nation's interests. Nazism, a form of fascism, centers on racist ideology, believing the Aryan race is superior and should rule. It supports eugenics, considering non-Aryans subhuman and targeting them for elimination. It also opposes homosexuality and promotes an ultra-nationalist, militaristic society.